Hiya guys, Storm201 back again with the last box for the Crash Bandicoot series of nanoblocks. This time we got the crazy Ripper Roo, who made his debut in the Crash Bandicoot PlayStation 1 game. And he was the second boss out of all those bosses. I can't remember how many it was. He's in his traditional straitjacket, and of course he also made a return appearance in Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back, brandishing a Jekyll and Hyde persona. But I honestly prefer him outside of that Jekyll and Hyde persona. But anyway, let's see how many bags we got. Oh, only 4 bags, not that many, which will hopefully be good. So I'm just going to get started with getting all the pieces sorted. I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so I have sorted out all the pieces for the Ripper Roo model. As you can see, we've got some dark blue, normal blue. We've got some 1x4s here, some 1x3s, 1x2s, and the little 1x1s right here. Let me just, there we go. 1x1s right here. Then we've got some T's, we got some curved 1x3s, some 1x2 steps, there you go, 2x2s, L's, and a 2x3. We've got a dark blue, so I'm going to have to be careful with that one. Some light blues, we got 1x4s, we got 1x2s, a 2x2, some T's, and 1x3s. For the reds, we have 1x1s, 2x2, a 2x3, and a 1x2. Next up, we've got the whites. We have some 2x4s here, 1x2s, 1x1s, some 2x2s, some L's, and a few 1x2s with one on there we go. I could just show it to you. There we go. Oh, bingo. 1x2 with a peg in the middle. So that is that. And finally, we've still got a few more colors to go through. We got some black 1x2s with some edges going up, round 1x1s, 2 orange 1x1 curved, and 2 yellows. We got a 1x1 with 2 pegs and a 1x1 on its own. And that is everything. So now I'm going to get started on step 1 of the build. Okay, so step 1 of the build is complete. So what I had to do was grab a light blue tee, then put it in front of a 1x3 blue, then use a red 2x3 here, then a 1x1 and 1x1 red. Then I had to grab a 1x4 and a 1x3 light blue, then a normal blue 1x3 here at the back. And on the top, I had to put on a 1x3 light blue, then a 1x4 on both sides. Just make sure that when you are doing the assembly, that they are stuck together nicely. Next up, in between those two was another 1x4. Then on both sides was light blue T's, then a 1x2 light blue, then a blue L on here and here, and a blue T. So that is that for that step. So next up, I'm going on to step 2 of the build. Okay, so step 2 was really easy. I had to put on the dark blue 1x1 curved right here for Ripper Roo's nose. Then instead of doing it front to back, I went back to forward on this part. I did the blue 2x3 here, then 1x1 on both ends. Then I did the light blue T's here, here, and here, and now the whole head is completely stable. So that was that for step 2. It's now time for me to move on to step 3. Okay, so step 4 is now complete. Really easy again. Had to grab a 1x1 yellow with the 2 pegs on, and another 1x1 with just the 1 peg. But before I did those, I did the white 1x1s on both sides. Then I had put in a light blue 1x3 here in the middle. Then a light blue 1x2 behind each white and yellow combo. Then at the back, I did a normal blue 1x2 here and here, and a 1x3 here. So that is that for step 3, and we're going to carry on building Ripper Roo's head on step 4. Okay, so step 4 is now completed. It's an exact opposite from the last step, where we did the 1x1 and the 1x1 with 2 pegs, and we swapped it around, as you can see here on the top. And then I did a light blue 1x2 in between, Then the same again behind the swapped white and blue combo. White and yellow, sorry. Then at the back I did a blue 1x4 and a 1x3, so we're also building up Ripper Roo's ears. So with that, I'm now going to move on to step 5 of the build. Okay, so step 5 is completed. Again, it was easy. I just had to put on the white 1x2 with 1 pegs in the middle. Then in between it was the light blue T, and then behind that was a blue 1x3. So that step is now over and done with. So we're going to move on to step 6, which I will do on camera. What I've got here in my hands is the black 1x2s with the curved edge on it. There we go. Is that perfectly clear? I'm not sure. Yes, it is. Now it is. And we're going to put 1 each for Ripper Roo's eyebrows. And that is it for step 6. And now it's time for me to go and work on step 7. Okay, so step 7 is done. It was really the ears that needed doing. So what I had to do was grab 2 blue 1x4s and then 4 2x1s of the same color. Then what I had to do was grab a 1x4 and a 2x4, 2 of them, sorry. Then put 1 2x4 in the middle of the 1x4 and then at the top. Then underneath, at the end of each ear, 1x2 so that it shows up like it is an actual floppy ear. And that is it for Ripper Roo's step 7. But step 8 we can easily do on camera while we're at it. We just grab the orange 1x1 curved, and then we plug it into each ear, eye, sorry, like so. And now we've got the eye-popping Ripper Roo's face nearly done. I just have one more step to do for the head. Okay, and this is step 9 of the build. What we had to really focus on next was Ripper Roo's tongue. So it was 2 parts really to this step. The first part was to grab 2 1x2 reds and then put them on top of each other perfectly. Then put it underneath a red 2x2 at the front. And then at the end it was another 2 lots of 2x1 and then put them on top of each other like so. And now I just have to pop them square. Oh, there is another part to this step. I just have to pop, according to the instructions, it was these 2 on this. And then this like that. Then I just pop this like here. And then boom, I've got Ripper Roo's crazy heads done. So now it's time for me to get started on step 10. Okay, so step 10, we are getting to work on Ripper Roo's body from the bottom, from down bottom below to the top. Wish I would have said that better, but never mind. I started off at the bottom with 2 blue T's and a 2x2, which set up the foundations for the next layer, which was a curved dot. What I started off was the L's. Was the blue L's right here and here. Then I did a blue 2x2 here. Then I grabbed the 1x1s here underneath the blue L's. Then I put in a light blue 2x2 to then position the curved 1x3s ready for the next step, which will be step 11. Okay, so step 11 is now complete. Let me explain what I had to do. We started to build up on the restraining jacket that you normally see in a psychological horror film or some sort of that. So I had to do a white 1x2 and another one so that the curvy bit the curvy 1x3 can move around freely. Then behind that one was the white L. And this one, a white 2x2, and right back here we got the tail with a blue 1x4. Then at the top here we got 3 L's, 3 white L's, one here, and here, where 2 are facing with the gaps. It's southwest and 1 facing southeast. Then from the back, I'll go left to right. A 2x2 blue 2x2 white, 2x2 blue. So that is that for step 11. It's coming along nicely, so I'm going to get started on step 12 of the build. Okay, so step 12 is completed. It used a lot of white pieces, so 1x2 here, a 1x2 right here, another one, 1x2 right here, and a 1x2 here at the back. Then at the top, it was another 2x4 white here, and then 1x2, then 1x2. I started off with this one so that I can get a good foundation for putting this piece on the model, so that I don't lose sight of what's to happen. So now we're going to do the next couple of steps on camera, actually. So step 13, you need a 2x4 white and a 2x2 white. We start with the 2x4, and then there, the 2x2 is done. Now, for the next step, we just need to put down a 2x1, light blue, then a 2x2 blue, and then finally the 2x2 blue. So that is that for step 13 and 14. So I just need to do one more step, which will be step number 15. Okay, so it is now time for the final two steps. So let me show you guys what I had to do on step 15. I had to grab the 1x2 blue steps right here, and of course do one 1x1 on the left hand side here, and another one on the right, so you know which side is which. Just don't do what I did and make them both at the same time, because otherwise you're just going to get them muddled up. And then, on top of each one, I had to put on two 1x3s here and here, and then on top of the raised level of the 1x2, I put in a normal 1x2 right here on each one, and then three black 1x1 curved, so that we can create Ripper Roo's toes effectively. So now it is time for the full assembly. That's the first one. That's the other leg. And for the head, I believe, hope it is the right position. Yep, it looks like I've done it all correctly, and that is it. Ripper Roo is now ready to cause chaos and jump around on TNT boxes against Crash Bandicoot. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have, why not check out my latest video right here. If you haven't got anything to watch on the weekend or one of your days off, why not check out my playlist right here. And if you aren't a subscriber to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button and you'll be notified on my latest videos. Hope to see you again soon. Happy gaming. See you around.